Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Stuart Tomka is my guest today, one of my closest friends and colleagues. Going to bring him on in a moment. I report on stories that you might not hear in mainstream media, just to make you aware. I mean, this is a health talk show, but it's a show about life. Let me give you an example. Parents take their youngsters to the dentist, especially when they're young, right? You want to take care of their teeth. You're trying to teach them. Well, this mom, Veronica Gastelum, took her son to this clinic, dental clinic in Yuma. What happened was they had him hooked up to a oxygen tank, and there's a monitor to tell you how much oxygen is in the tank and an alarm and so on. Well, somebody in the office turned off the alarm. They muted the alarm on the heart monitor. So it wasn't to the tank, it was to the heart monitor. He wasn't getting any oxygen. If the heart monitor would have been on, they would have seen that he was in distress, cardiac distress. He was in cardiac arrest. He died. He was 2 years old. Now, can you imagine? According to the police report, was obtained by ABC, anesthesiologist Dr. Aaron Roberts was contracted by the clinic and was supervising the procedure. And a dentist later told responding officers that the procedure had gone well. Well, not so much for that little boy. He's a sweet little boy. 2 years old. Look at him. You have that photograph of him, Gary? Mm-hmm. So I report on these stories because these are the things that happen to people during the course of their life that deal with their health, their wellness, and their well-being. You know? I mean, it's just so tragic. He's sweet. Look at him. Poor thing. So he's gone. Somebody turned off the alarm on the heart monitor. And the oxygen, there was no oxygen in the oxygen tank. All right. So that's why you must be vigilant. You know, going into a doctor's office, a clinic, a hospital, don't assume that because they're medical professionals there, that all the time, you know, that they are infallible. They are human beings. They make mistakes. It's our responsibility to watch for ourselves and watch for our youngsters when we're in these kinds of environments or contexts. 877-897-8255. Stuart Tomsk, my guest. He's with CV Sciences. He's Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. He's been a regular guest on this show for 14 years. And he always has breaking news. Right now, there's one story after another. I was just reading an article yesterday in the New York Times about medical marijuana, CBD derived from marijuana, not hemp, and then hemp and all kinds of stories floating around.
I'm looking at one right now that they're the number 2 hemp company in the world. From the Motley Fool, which is an investor magazine. That's pretty amazing.
CV Sciences?
CV Sciences.
I'm not surprised. Stuart, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Happy New Year, my brother. Okay. Wonder where he went. Maybe he went for a walk.
Happy New Year. I had my mute on for a second.
Sorry about that. All right, good.
I was singing into the microphone, Happy New Year. Then I hear you say, where'd he go?
Happy New Year, Stuart. How are you, pal?
I never had a bad day in my life. In fact, we had a Secret Santa event here at the end of the year. And a young man who's new here picked my name, and he gave me a frame with a picture of the shore, beautiful picture of the shore, and it says, never had a bad day in my life, printed right on there. So I have that as a framed. I'm going to send you guys a picture of that.
Send it to us. We'll put it up on the screen.
No, it's a nice reminder of people remember what we say.
They do remember what we say. That's why I'm so careful what I say on air.
I know that. I said that. I thought you'd appreciate that.
I do appreciate that.
Precise. You're precise.
So CV Sciences is the number 2 hemp distributor in the world?
Yeah, we really did have a tremendous first mover's advantage. And now we're into sort of the second wave of the hemp CBD hysteria. So we are in a very, very good place to help educate people that want the benefit of CBD. The big thing that's happened since I spoke to you last is this ingredient has become so popular, so viral, so trendy, that we now have low-quality CBD in the market. I'm sure you're not surprised by that, right, Doc?
Well, humans left to their own devices will take something good and turn it into something bad. That's just what we do.
That was beautifully said. I have a wonderful visitor here today.
Oh.
I know that you know Mark Blumenthal.
Oh,
right?
Really? You got Mark Blumenthal there today?
He's coming today. So for anybody that doesn't know Mark, if you're curious about who our friends are, Mark Blumenthal is considered one of the great herbal vanguards in the history of natural medicine.
Is he in the building?
Oh, he'll be here later today.
Oh, too bad. I was going to say,
otherwise I'd have him on the air right now.
I say go snag him and put a microphone in his face.
No, he's coming here later today, but listen to why he's coming. This is a big deal. We have a huge show here in town, the Scripps Integrative Dietary Supplement Conference. It's really the most targeted dietary supplement science-based event that we ever attend. It's once a year.
Scripps.
And so Dr. Lewis, Scripps is putting it on. Yeah, Scripps puts it on. Dr. Lewis is speaking on CBD and concussion and traumatic brain injury. In any case, we have a booth there. And today, Mark Blumenthal comes in. So for those of you that don't know Mark, the publication is called Herbalgram. Herbalgram. It's the Journal of the American Botanical Council. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing that I've been thinking a lot about, and I'd love your thoughts on this, all of the private conversations that you and I have had over the years, the conversations that we've had with our peers and our friends and our colleagues in the industry, it's time for your listeners, for the general public, to get on the inside of what we've been debating and talking about. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Like, it's time that we keep it, we make this one audience instead of, when I go to those natural product shows, I see hundreds of people that I know that are all in the industry. And that's why I want more people to be aware of what's going on in the industry, because they can't see it. So look up Herbalgram. And look up ABC, the American Botanical Council. So here's why they're coming in today. Are you aware of the botanical adulterants prevention program that they put on?
No, I'm not. We come back, we'll talk about that, and I want Stuart to report on the passage of the Farm Bill, what it will allow and won't allow.
Feel tired, lethargic, or